You mentioned Mason Graham. Without further ado, you mentioned Mason Graham on and whether or not it's unanimous on him, and it isn't. Here he is from, I would assume, yesterday, somewhere in Green Bay, about the possibility of joining the Jets.
I just feel like, I could dominate along that front with, a lot of bigger names too, Will McDonald, Quinnen Williams, and then Jermaine Johnson. That'd be pretty cool.
What do you think it would be like to play with those guys?
I mean, I feel it'd be like, I like playing against, with and against elite players, so that's something I'm interested in.
What are your thoughts on playing in New York?
Grateful wherever I go, and if that's New York, then that's New York.
Honor and a privilege. Honor and a privilege.
There we go.
Can I just say something? And I don't know whether this is because I'm pushing 60 or not.
Yeah.
When did they start drafting 13-year-olds?
You're pushing 60. That's why.
I mean, that's babyface Nelson.
Well,
with a fake soul patch, right? That's not a soul patch. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. That little chunk of hair. That's not real. That peels off. He's 13.
I hear you. Hey, listen, we're getting older. All right, and they're still young. That's just the way it goes. Every year a new crop comes in. But yeah, I mean, Mason Graham, he's a hell of a football player. He's a baby face there. But I think a little bit what you're talking about is some of the things I've heard about him a little bit. Right? What you're saying there. Like even, hey, he's a D tackle. It's not real jacked. It's not like, oh my gosh, whoa, right? And again, back to like nobody's perfect in this scenario. And there's teams everywhere, players everywhere that I always hear about, whatever. I like him, but there's this. And it just feels like there's a lot of that in the first round this year. And that's what's interesting, and we'll see with Mason Graham. Everybody had him locked, stocked, and 2 smoking barrels, right, to the Jacksonville Jaguars at 5. Every mock draft you saw in the history of mankind, that's where he was going, because they need D tackles. They're not very good there. They couldn't stop the run. But things have changed. And everybody you talk to in football now thinks Ashton Genty or Tetaroa McMillan, is going to end up at Jacksonville. So where does Mason Graham then land after that? And everyone's saying the Jets, but I go, man, the Jets got Quinnen Williams. They don't need another 3-technique chaos creator. That's what Mason Graham is. They signed Derek Nottie to be the shade nose tackle, a little bit more of the plug nose guy. And then they're going to Will McDonald, by all due accounts, looks like he's going to be a superstar. So they're going to have to pay him in 2 years or maybe a year after this year. And then Jermaine Johnson, who's a hell of a player but coming off an injury, they're going to have to think about that too. So that's the things that are in my head of, are they going to put more assets into one of the strengths of their team already, the D-line, when they have other issues other places? And, I think it's a good question. I don't know where this Mason Graham's going to land if he doesn't land in Jacksonville at 5.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.